Welcome back Pokefans to Pokémon Legends Arceus Part 13. Last episode we went ahead and explored Crimson Marylands and completed some of the requests. And this episode it's finally time to go to the new area, COBALT Coastlands I think. So I'm really excited about it. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. We do need to talk to Commander Kamado before we go to the new area. So we will be having so many new Pokemons to catch as well as explore a whole big new area. So I'm really excited for this. Alright, let's go ahead and enter. I commend you on your successful research of the Pokemon living in Crimson Marylands. Your next orders are to begin the survey of COBALT Coastlands. I will let you know in advance. There are no Pokemon nobles in COBALT Coastlands. Allow me to explain. We did have a lord in the coastlands until a few years ago. A tragedy took him away from us. Now, we have had reports of people seeing strange shadowy figures on the island the lord used to call his home. We have also received word from both the security corps and supply corps. It seems some of their members were attacked by a ghost while gathering materials around the Fire Spit Island. These are serious concerns, and moreover, my clan just can't tolerate the desecration of our lord's seat. Normally I would entrust this to our warden in the coastlands, but her situation is complicated. I trust my intentions are clear by now. I hereby order you to investigate these reports. Alright, so this is gonna be our new request. We do have a new area to go through. Also, it seems that Irida wants to come to Coastlands as well. So, we will be getting to meet her over there. I guess we will have to battle her as well once, since we haven't battled her after the Kel War. Anyway, I think this is gonna be much difficult. The lord in this island might be around level 40 and I need to actually get a proper water type Pokemon. Maybe I have to train my starter Pokemon a little bit more. Anyway, now that we are ready, I actually forgot that we are able to create or craft Ultra Balls from now on. I actually forgot to tell you guys that in the last episode. If you do get the 6-star, you will be able to actually craft Ultra Balls also. So it's quite cool. Alright. Let us quickly head out and make our way over there. But before that, I do want to check out my satchel and make sure I have the required items before we go on. So I'll see you guys soon. Alright, now that we are ready. Oh, okay, we do have a cutscene. If it isn't Dashi. Oh, though I suppose it is to be expected that I would run into you in the village. Where are you going to study Pokemon next? The COBALT Coastlands? Oh, the COBALT Coastlands? Palina is certainly in a bit of a situation over there. She is a warden and yet she has no noble Pokemon to see. There are even some people in the Pearl clan that speak ill of her, though not to her praise. Oh, but do forgive me. Perhaps I shouldn't be airing dirty laundry. A piece of advice then, as an apology for wasting your time. Some Pokemon are strongly affected by certain stones, which hold mysterious powers. With the right stone, you can even evolve some Pokemon. You need look no further than Kel War for proof of that. What I'm trying to say is basically that if you and Survey Corps want to learn all there is to know about Pokemons of this region, then the stones you find throughout Hisui is very important. There's even a tail of stone that has certain power of prevision, the very same power Almighty Sinnoh used to come from. I trust you take my advice to heart and not underestimate how important stones can be. To help grind this fact into you, here I'll give you some rather hardy stones and things I found. Okay. I guess we do get the grit gravel and grit pebbles, which is not bad since we do need them to increase the HPs or special attack of our Pokemons. Alright, so finally we are getting a chance to go to COBALT Coastlands. So let's make our way over there. I'm really excited for this. And here we are. Alright. And wow, okay, so this looks really pretty. Alright, so we do get a beach. So I'm wondering if we can actually get the surfing Pokemon as well. Alright, now I'm really excited. The COBALT coastlands. A simply lovely corner of Hisui. Sea and sky are as far as the eye can see. What kind of Pokemon wait is here, I wonder? Water types? Flying types perhaps? Oh, I simply can't wait to study them all. Now, I'm sure you're just as excited as I am to research this area's Pokemons. But let's not forget that you're on a mission to accomplish. So, any questions before you get started? I guess about the Spitfire Island. Indeed. Spitfire Island is an offshore volcano. You need to cross the sea to reach it. I would advise you speak to the fellow called Iscan. He is one of the Diamond Clan person. Okay. So I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name. I guess I might have pronounced it wrongly. So please do forgive me for that. Let me go ahead and I guess check out on my Pokemons and maybe try and switch some of them. And I'll see you guys soon. Now I do see Irida just right there. So I guess we can go ahead and talk to her. And I'm really hoping that we get a battle. Alright. That seems like a really nice tune. I do love the flute. It feels as if the tunes carry to the very end of Hisui. But I am here and so are you. So now I'm going to focus everything I have on battling you. I'm game. Definitely. Very good. You who have seen the war space beyond the rift, here I come. Alright, so I'm really excited for this. Alright, it's gonna be her Glaceon again. And unfortunately, I have my Duot in the beginning. But this time, her Glaceon is actually paired with a Eevee. Okay. Let me try actually switching out the Pokemons. Because Duot really can't do that much damage to the Glaceon. I do have my Alpha Ursaring. So let me see if I can actually defeat it with the help of Ursaring right here. Of course, it's gonna be really easy since my Ursaring is at level 55. And I did use Strong Style. That's because sometime it might actually miss. Unfortunately, the Glaceon didn't really go down. So, wow. Okay, I was not really expecting that. That's okay. I guess we can actually defeat in the next turn. Glaceon did use Ice Beam right here. And I got Frostbite. So this is the first time I'm actually seeing that effect. I guess it does hurt your Pokemon after every turn if you do have the Frostbite. Yes, it does. Okay, not bad. We did take the Glaceon down and we have to just take care of this 15 level Eevee. And it's gonna be much easier. Of course, the Eevee did use a agile style quick attack, so it gets to move twice. Now I decided that I should actually switch out due to the Frostbite. My Ursaring might actually faint if it actually misses the move. Alright, here is my Roserade. Let me go ahead and use Energy Ball. And there goes down the Eevee. Awesome, alright. I'm also hoping to get a chance to battle Adamant. Not really sure when. But I do see that my Duot is actually ready to evolve. So we'll be getting its new Hisuian form as soon as we complete talking to Irida right here. Of course, she is going to be healing our Pokemon. So that's quite nice. We can actually go ahead and explore this area for today. as well as go through the storyline a little bit. Alright. I guess Irida is not gonna be coming with us. She might be actually returning back after this. So for now, we are actually left out to explore this beach as well as the cliff sides. So I'm really excited. We are gonna be getting some really good view if we go up those cliffs. So I'm actually really excited to go through there. Alright. Seems like she is actually explaining us on the old lord of this island and the story of it. Of course, we do have to actually go ahead and talk to the warden of this, I guess, the lord that is lost. I guess her name is Belina. Anyway, now that we have got the directions on where we are supposed to be heading out to, I'm actually ready to go ahead and go over there. Alright. And I guess it does have another successor for the new lord of this island. So, not really sure if it's gonna be the one we have to actually battle. But I'm actually really curious on this. Alright, so she is gonna be down the hill. We need to take a turn to the left and go up the slope to reach there. Okay, since my duot is actually ready to evolve, let me go ahead and do that. And then we can actually go ahead with the adventure. Alright, here we go. So finally we have its final evolution. And the new Hisui in form of Samurott. That's really nice. I guess I should have just given names for all of my Pokemons, which I realized that I really didn't do. Also, it does have a signature move, so let me go ahead and learn that as well. I think I'll just go ahead and replace one of these water type moves since I already have one. Alright. So I'm really excited for this. Awesome. Okay. Now that is done, we can actually make our way forward. Now I do see that the pointer is actually taking to the very end of that cliff side. So that's where we have to actually head out to. But just before that, I do want to see what new Pokemons we get right here. And we do have a few Glameows, so we do need it for one of our requests. So let me see if I can actually try and catch one. Unfortunately, I didn't have my feather balls. If I had one, it would have been able to catch it right over there. Of course, it did run away, so let me try keeping some distance. And once it's actually back, I can actually try and throw another Pokeball. Alright, here I'm not really seeing any Pokemon in this side. So I guess they are gonna be spawning a little bit late. Anyway, we did see around 2 to 3 Glameows right here. And let me try and see if I can catch this one right here. Now this is actually quite far, but I'll just try throwing another Pokeball. Yep, it's pretty far. Okay. And it actually ran away again. So let me try that again. Okay. This time I do want it to actually come a little bit forward, or I need to go forward myself. And here we go. Okay. I was able to throw the Pokeball at it. And we do catch it. Alright. Now I do see some spills right there, and it's actually another new Pokemon quite near the beach. I do want to try and catch one, and this view looks so beautiful. I mean, it looks so nice. And I am actually wondering what are those two rock kind of structures right there. It kind of looks like a entrance to come to the shore, and it looks really nice. Alright, let me try that again. Unfortunately, I was not able to catch it. Maybe it's because I'm just using a Pokeball And if I do try it with the heavy ball, I think I would have been able to catch it. Let me try that again and let's see. Oops, okay, I guess not. We do have to try using a heavy ball. So let me go around the other way and try to see if I can go as close as possible to it. And of course it sees me. Alright, I'm not really having a really good luck with trying to catch these Pokemons. But I guess we do need patience to actually go near it and try to throw it again. Alright, that was also not enough. I will just wait for it to come a little bit closer and let's see. Alright, so we were able to catch it as well. Alright, so this is another new item, Pop Pods. So we did actually need some of this for the request by the shopkeeper. So let me go ahead and collect as much as I can find. And let's see. Okay, I'll try and catch this one as well. Now I'm just doing that so just in case if we have any tasks that we can complete by catching more of them, that will actually help. Alright, I do see a Togepi right there, whose data even I don't have in my Pokédex yet. So let me try and catch this one. That was a back strike. And we do catch it. Alright. And there is a alpha Pokemon. Okay, I won't really go near it right now. But I do want to try and go around to see if I can find any other Pokemons. We do have some Tangelas right here as well, which is fine. We do have it in our Pokédex. And let me go ahead and try to ignore them. We do have to go through this path and I think we need to climb up these slopes right here. And that's the way to actually go to the end over there. And we do have some Mothems, not really the ones I really need since I already have them in my Pokédex as well. And let me see if I can catch this Togepi right here. So it did see me, unfortunately. I might have to battle it. And since it's actually around level 30, I think it will go down to my high horsepower right here. And it does. Okay, that's alright. Alright, who is actually seeing me? Oh, it must be this Tangela right here. Alright, let me try and defeat it as well. And we can actually go on ahead. Seems like most of these Pokemons are able to take a hit from my Ursaring. And let me try that again. It did take half of my health. That's actually quite worrying. Most of these Pokemons do actually take down half of my health. Maybe I do have to raise its defense and special defense by using the Grid Travels and Grid Dusts. Right, there is the Alpha Pokemon. I don't want to actually battle it. But if I do get a back strike, I could actually try and do that. Okay, I didn't really get the back strike, so I just had to actually run away from that. Now, I think this is the slope she was actually talking about. So, let's make our way up and see if we can find any new Pokemons in this slope. Mostly, I do see there are just Beautiflies as well as Mothems over here. So, not really anything new. But we do have some other slopes to explore as well. Now I do think we'll get some new spawns right here once we complete the tasks over here. Maybe that's the reason why we're not really seeing any new Pokemons. But we do have a request right over there. So I'm not going to be taking up the request right now. Let me make my way to the cliff. And I think then we can actually come back to accept the request. Now I have been going around catching Glameows, and I actually saw a alpha Pokemon right here, and it's gonna be the alpha Purugly. So I think I'm gonna be catching this one. First of all, just before that, let me defeat this Beautifly right here. I don't want it to come in between the backstrike for the Purugly. Let me quickly use my Staraptor and one-shot it with the help of Air Slash. We do get really good EXP by just defeating all of these Beautifies right here, and I think that was pretty good. Alright, let me just go around very slowly, and I do want to catch this one. We don't really have its data recorded in our Pokédex, and it's also gonna be a plus point for it being a alpha Pokemon. Alright, let me be really careful. I'm hoping that once we complete the request right here or talk to the warden right here, we do get some new spawns in this mountain. Alright, we were able to get the backstrike, so that was quite lucky. Now the Purugly is gonna be level 45, so let me try using Air Slash. Alright, not bad. Since it's actually too stunned to move, okay, never mind. I guess it's actually faster than the Staraptor. Now I don't want to hit it again, just in case if it does uses double edge on me. Let me try using my heavy ball right here, and oops, okay. I do want to try that again. All I'm hoping is the Purugly just doesn't faint and die due to the double edge. Alright, let me try that again. I do want to throw another heavy ball, and I'm hoping this time we'll be able to actually catch it. I should have actually saved my game, but oh well. And we do catch it. Alright, awesome. So we do get a new Pokemon added to our Pokédex, as well as its alpha form. I guess now we can actually make our way up to the cliff. We are quite close after all. Now I have also not gone ahead and picked up any of these items. I will come back later for the same, and we can actually go around collecting all of these items. Alright, let me try and see if I can catch this Glameow right here. I've also found that if it does see you and starts running away, if you do chuck a Pokeball at it, you might have a higher chance of getting a backstrike like that. And we do have another Murkrow right here, but since we did catch a lot of them, I don't really want to catch any. And here we are near the cliff, and we do have a new cutscene. And that's a Hisui and Growlithe, isn't it? I do want to have one as well. Let's hope we can find one. Hush now, settle down. I'm Palina of the Pearl Clan, and who might you be? Ah, so you're the child from the Galaxy team. I've heard you had aided Kelvar and Lilligant when none other could quell their frenzy. Your strength must be amazing, and yet you have such a gentle face. So what brings you to the COBALT coastlands? We have no lords here, much less a frenzied one for you to quell. Oh, our precious lord was swallowed up by the wave. He was rescuing his young pup that had been swept out to the sea and ended up giving his life to ensure the pup's safe return. If you were to guess, which one of these Rowlet would you say is the previous lord's child? I guess I'll go with the big one. That's what everyone says at first, but no. Oh, the quite skittish Growlithe is the child of the previous lord. I have no doubt that this little one has the potential to be a fine lord, but witnessing his father's demise has left a deep scar in his heart. There are those who expect me to train him more strictly and force lordship upon him before he is ready, but I could never bring myself to do that. No matter what the rest of the Pearl clan says, my mind is quite made up. I'll stay by this little one's side and let him live his life as he wishes. So now that you know our situation, might I ask your purpose in coming to the coastlands? I'll just select the first one. Did Irida ask you to intervene perhaps? I appreciate the kind gesture, truly, but I'm afraid this matter simply does not concern you. Seems like we have to actually select the second option, and that's for investigating the Fire Spit Island. A survey of Fire Spit Island? I see. There are rumors that place is haunted by strange shadows these days. You'll need the aid of a Pokémon known as Bascalugian if you wish to cross the sea. You should speak to Iskan, a warden of Diamond Clan. He should be able to help you. Alright. There is definitely something strange happening on this Fire Spit Island. Those shadowy figures are concerning, of course, but then there's also a odd lightning that comes from the rift in the sky. Lightning is a sign that heavens are angry. I worry that we might have offended the almighty Sinnoh somehow. In the past, the Pearl Clan and Diamond Clan were locked in conflict over which side revered the true almighty Sinnoh. Even if we have reached an uneasy peace, the true almighty Sinnoh might be angered because there are those who worship a false image of it. But I digress. I do apologize. Iskan lives on the Apom Hill, just past the Ginkgo landing. I imagine you'll find him there. Okay. So we would have to go all the way around to the other side of this cliff. And I guess we have to actually make our way over there since we don't really have anything much to do right here other than the request. Now I'm actually more interested on completing the main request for now. So we'll actually go ahead and complete that before we move on to other things. Now I did make my way all the way back to the base camp, and we're actually near the crossing slope. This time we would have to actually go the opposite direction, and we do have a pointer which is quite near, but I do want to actually explore the high slopes right here, and while coming back we can explore the beach. Of course we do have some new Pokemons in the beach, but I would prefer to go up right here on top of this, and this way it is actually much closer for us than the beach. Alright, I did go ahead and try to climb up here, but I guess we can't go so far high. So we can actually make our way straight in this direction, and we are quite close. As you can see, it's around 200 steps, and here we do find some Paraglis. So if you were not able to catch the alpha, you can come right here to catch one for yourself. Alright, since we are going from the top, I guess we have to go down the slope to get to Iskan's hut. Alright, not any new Pokemons, just the same old Glamios and Paraglis. But we do have to actually climb down. I guess that's the area where we are supposed to be. So let me go ahead and climb down right here, and we can actually make our way over there. Alright, I guess we do have another cutscene, so let me go right there. Alright, it seems like it's Volo, so let me climb down from here. Why hello there, Miss Dashi. Fancy running into you out here? Me? Oh, I'm on the hunt for some plates. How's your plate hunting going, young friend? No need to be so humble. I see you have already got your hands on 4 plates. You gain plates when you quell frenzied nobles, and great Pokemons recognize you as a worthy bearing. Isn't that right? The way you have been collecting those plates, it reminds me of the ancient hero, the one that's said to have battled against the almighty Sinnoh. You know, I have been wondering. The 10 Pokemons that are said to be followed the ancient hero, their powers are supposed to come from the almighty Sinnoh itself. Why would they seek to challenge the almighty Sinnoh? I do not know. Perhaps we'll get some answers. Well, let's both do our best to find more. But please don't overexert yourself. I would hate for something to happen to one of our guild's loyal customers. Alright, there goes Volo. Now here is Iskan's hut. So we are actually quite near. Let me go ahead and run over there. And we do have to actually enter his hut. So let me go ahead and do that. Do I have a visitor? I'll be right out. Give me a moment. Alright, he seems a lot scared. So, I'm Iskan of the Diamond Clan. A Galaxy team member with the Celestica flute. Oh, you must be Dashi, right? Have I done something to warrant your visit? Yes. Well, sudden visits give me quite a shock. I do hope you'll give me an advance notice in the future. So, why are you here? I guess to visit the Spitfire Island. So, you want to go to Spitfire Island? Well, if you insist, then you probably need Bascalugian's favorite snack. That should help him warm up to you. But preparing his favorite, oh, it's more than a little difficult. More like a impossibly high hurdle, or really just impossible, if I must be honest. I'll tell you, I have the right materials, but then you see, the next part is something I could never manage. But you need to catch this one Pokemon that appears at the night. Go on. You really want to know? You really don't value your own life, do you? It's the Dusclops. Oh, even saying its name fills me with dread. So, the materials for the food have to be embedded with the flavor by Duskull's Dark Pulse. That's the only way you can make Bascalugian's favorite food, you see. Got it. Whoa, is everyone in the Galaxy team like you? Your nerves aren't steel, they're titanium. It's positively frightening how fearless you are. I can't say it. Well, the Pokemon I need has only one eye and can be found wandering around the Dreadwood Haunt. Dreadwood Haunt is the area that looks like a hand on your map. You'll know you're there when you find a wrecked boat. Alright. I tried very hard to avoid those one-eyed Pokemon, and so now I know a lot about them, you see. Alright, I guess that's gonna be our next request. So we do have to make our way all the way to the end of this island, from the coastland right in the other side. It's gonna be quite a large path, but I did see a new Pokemon right here. So let me try and throw a Pokeball at it. I guess this is the first time we're actually seeing an Apom. And I do want to try and catch it so I can evolve it into Ambipom. Alright, so there we go. We have caught it. That was actually quite easy. Now there was a lost satchel right here, and I guess it was quite cool. We did have it on our way. Now that we have actually come all the way over here, we can actually go ahead and explore the whole COBALT land before we go ahead and catch the Dusclops for completing this request. Alright, I think we have not yet explored the beach area where we will get some new Pokemons. So let's go ahead and head out over there after we catch this Apom. Oops, that was a miss. But this time I was able to throw the Pokeball and we do catch it. Alright, let me quickly go over there with my Verdio. Alright, we do see some Floatzels, and I guess we have more of these Floatzels as well as Bizzles over here. But it's a little bit tough to see in the storm. I actually don't like this rainy storm weather as well as the fog weather, where it is really tough to see where you're going as well as what Pokemons are all around you. Alright, now I did catch a Standler as well as I think a Scyther, but I have not yet evolved them. I can actually go ahead and evolve those two in the next episode. But we do have a new request right here, and they are actually asking us to find a construction corps guy. I think this is gonna be about, yes, it's about a new camp. So we can actually go ahead and complete this request. I do want to actually start a new camp in the other side of this COBALT coastlands. It will be a much easier way to actually go around. Anyway, nothing new still, just the same old Pokemons. And let me go ahead. We do have a lot of wisps right here. I'll actually go ahead and pick out all of them. But we do get some plum beans. Alright. Okay. Just some more of the flotzels. And we can't really climb up over here. So I guess we can actually go around. We did see some islands in between the beach. So I guess we'll be able to explore it once we get Bascalugian. Let me go ahead and check my map and go to that request. It's right over here. Let me pin it so we do know which direction we would have to actually go. Alright, I guess it's in the same direction as the one where we are actually supposed to go to. And just like he said, it does look like a hand. Alright, that's actually kind of creepy. Let's go ahead and make our way over there. So we do have to go in this direction, I believe. Alright, most Arabias. And we do find a Togepi right here. So if you do want to catch it, you can actually go ahead and catch one. Alright, another satchel. So that's nice. Now there is another satchel in the other side of this. So I do want to actually climb up this slope right here. And I do believe we can actually climb it. And we have a alpha gold duck. I don't want to fight it right now. It actually saw me, so I would have to actually run away. Thankfully, I was able to loop around it. But we do have to climb this mountain. Oh, I could not do that. But let's go ahead and try to do that another way. I guess I can try and see if I can go through right here. Or else we would have to actually go all the way around to there. Now I did see a quillfish right around the water right here. But let me defeat this beautifly before I try to catch it. I do have my Staraptor in the beginning, so I can just go ahead and throw it out. Let me go ahead and defeat this, and let's see if I can catch that quillfish. We do have a new Hisui in form for it, so I'm really excited for that as well. Let me quickly go ahead and try to sneak. If it sees me, I guess I would have to just bring out my Staraptor. Alright, I actually forgot to switch up. So I actually threw my Staraptor's Pokeball at it. So now we are in a battle. Thankfully it's not running away. So we can actually battle it and catch it this way, which is much easier. Alright, let me throw a Pokeball at it. I did decide to use a heavy ball since as you might have seen, the Pokeball is not that great in this area. And we do catch it. Alright. Awesome. So I guess I will just go ahead and add it to my team later. And maybe in the next episode I will let you guys know how to actually evolve it. It's quite a tricky thing. Anyway, I did want to actually get this satchel right here. But to go over there, we have to go all the way around. So I won't be going there now. In the meantime, let me go ahead and get my merit points. Now, you don't have to pick up all the satchels. As you know, it just shows you the amount of merit points you get for each one. And you can just go ahead and pick one which has more merit points. Alright. Now we do have to actually wait for it to get dark in order to have the Dusclops spawn near here. They're actually quite close to the area. So let me go ahead and just run around over here until it becomes night, and then we can actually try to catch some Pokemons. I think we'll find both Duskull as well as Dusclops right over here. So let me see if we can actually catch it. Alright. As you can see, I'm back near the Alpha Golduck, and this time I'll actually get down and try to climb up right here. It's actually quite easy. I missed it last time. And we are on the other side. So this is where I would have to actually go down in order to get the satchel. But let me see where I can actually jump down. Alright. Since we did get down right here, let me go ahead and go around slowly. Now we do have a Happiny right there. So it's actually a new Pokemon which we haven't yet caught. So I do want to try and catch it. I think I'm actually quite far and I won't be able to throw it from here. But I have seen that if you just crouch and walk slowly, the Pokemons really don't see you, even if you are quite close to them. But there are a few Pokemons that are quite skittish, so it is always better to actually try and be as careful as you can. I have heard a few Pokemon such as Basculins are quite difficult to catch. So let me see. Okay, that was pretty bad. And now it is despawned. Alright. I guess I would have to come back over here. If you're over here, you will be able to find both Happiny as well as Chansey. It's only gonna be one of them at once, but if you do catch one, the next time another one might spawn over here. Alright, I'm actually quite close to the satchel as well as the area where I'm actually supposed to go to. And we have a Celio right here, which is actually sleeping. So let me try and go as close as I can to throw my heavy ball. Now heavy ball does have a higher rate of catching it if you are gonna get a back strike. And since this is a back strike, I'm hoping we can catch it. Oops, I guess not. Let me go ahead and try to battle it. Thankfully I was able to get another back strike. And let me see. I'll try using poison jab. It is quite at a high level and I don't think I'll be able to take it down in one hit. All I'm hoping is that it doesn't have any ice type moves, or else it might take down my Roserade. Alright, since it's actually down to half health, I don't really want to use Roserade just in case if it takes down this Celio. So let me go ahead and try to actually switch out my Pokemon. I did try going to my Scyther and let's see. Alright. So I guess I can actually go ahead and use X Scissor on it. And of course it avoids my attack. This seems to happen a lot these days. Most of my moves never make contact. So I guess I do want to try this out again. This time I did use Strong Style since it's actually on full health. And thankfully since it's drowsy, it won't be actually moving, which is actually a good thing for me. Let me try using a heavy ball now and see if we can catch it this turn. And we do catch it. Alright, so that's a new Pokemon added to our Pokédex. Alright, so Celio is at level 42. So I guess it will be evolving soon as well. So that's a awesome thing. Alright, let me search for that satchel. And I guess that's the one right here. Alright, that was the one. Okay. Let me go ahead and head back and see if that Pokemon has actually respawned. If not, I guess we would have to actually wait for another day. And it hasn't yet respawned. So I guess I won't be getting to actually catch it right now. Alright, we do see a Alpha Ambipom right here. and I'm actually not sure if I want to catch it right now, since none of my Pokemon are quite good in catching it. I do want to have a fighting type Pokemon to catch it. Alright, I have actually made up my mind. I do want to try and catch it, or at the least defeat it if I can't catch it. So let me be quite careful. I will try and see if I can get a back strike at it. If I do, I guess that will be a really good start. Alright, this is actually quite far from here. I won't be really able to get a back strike, but I'm actually hoping for it to come near me and then turn around. That way I'll have a clear shot. Now I think it might actually see me if it comes my way, but I still have a chance for it to actually turn around right here. And of course, when I'm trying to actually catch it, it does see me. Alright, since it did see me, I'll just go ahead and battle it. I did have my Scyther in the starting. It is at level 44. And Ambipom has a Ice Punch move. Okay, so that was pretty bad. I won't be able to use my flying type Pokemons due to it. Alright, I'm not really sure what other move it might have. My Rose Raid also won't be able to take down due to that Ice Punch. I'm actually hoping to catch this Ambipom in the future, so I can actually have it for myself. We don't really have any new ice type Pokemons right away, so this will be our best bet. I did decide to use Staraptor since it's actually faster than the Ambipom, and I should be able to do some damage before I go down. Oh, okay, I was quite lucky right there. I was able to avoid the move. Unfortunately, it did avoid my move this turn. And alright, I still have another chance. Let me try this out again. And it avoided my move for the second time. I guess my Staraptor is going down right here. Alright, that was a pretty bad move right there. Let me go ahead and bring out my Goodra and try to defeat it. Of course, it does get a crit hit with it. Let me try using Draco Meteor and see if it does survive. If it does, I'll go ahead and throw a Pokeball at it. Oh, okay. I unfortunately defeated it. So I guess I would have to actually wait for another one to respawn. And the next time, I guess I'll use a different Pokemon to actually catch it. Alright, so this was the path where we had to go to get to that hidden island. And we are actually quite close to the other path where we went through the last time. Now, before we go back to that wrecked boats, I do want to make my way back to the base camp. And on the way, we can actually go along the shoreline, so we can actually see what new Pokemon we get. Also, I have been actually picking up all of these pods all around the beach, so we can actually go ahead and collect that as well. And we are actually in the Ginkgo landing. Okay. Now we do have a alpha Pokemon right here as well. As you can see, it's right over there. But since half of my team is actually fainted, I don't really want to battle it. So let me quickly go ahead and pick up this pods and we can actually move on. Now you can see that it's a foggy weather, and especially with this orange evening settings, it's quite difficult to see where you're going unless you have the map open several times. Personally, I don't really like it. It doesn't really show you any kind of Pokemon that's all around here, and I kind of find it a little bit annoying. Thankfully, I'm actually near the entrance, and let me quickly head out over there. And I do want to actually revive my Pokemons. I'll just go ahead and place all the items that I have in my satchel back to the storage, and I'll see you guys soon. Now I did take a look at the map and I do see that we did skip a request right over here. I should have actually accepted it while I was coming back. But anyway, we can actually make our way over there right away. And we can actually see what the request is going to be. So I have gone ahead and pinned it. And we can just explore around this area which we actually missed the last time. We do have a few fruit trees or berry trees, but no new Pokemons. So we can actually go on and head out on top of the slope and talk to that NPC we did ignore the beginning of this video. Of course, during the night time we do find Dustox right here, whereas in the daytime we did see some Beautiflies. Now we do have to get up this slope. And there are a few standers right over here as well. Okay, here is the guy with the request. Let me go ahead and talk to him. Alright, seems like he is a survey corps member from our Jubilife village. And he wants us to actually find the carry bag that he had, which was stolen by those two ambipoms. So I guess we have to actually chase them down and get his backpack. Alright, so this is gonna be a new request. Let's go ahead and try to complete it in this episode itself. Alright, I was able to actually find the two Apoms. They're actually right below from where you're talking to that NPC. Okay, I guess they actually ran away again and I do see them right over there. So let me try and go near them again. Alright, I guess they do actually run away a third time. And let's go ahead and try to find them again. And they're actually quite near. Okay, this was actually quite easy request. As you can see, there is another shaking tree. Now we do have a new form of Burmy in this region or in the Cobalt Coastlands, but unfortunately this Burmy is actually a male, so I'll just go ahead and catch the Burmy and run away from this battle. Once I do find a female Burmy, I'll go ahead and catch it as well to evolve it into a new form of Wormadam. Alright. For now, let me try and run away from this battle. And let's go ahead and find the two Apoms that we are trying to find. Right, where are they? They're right here. Okay. And this time I think they're gonna be actually battling us. And they are. Alright. Not an issue since we have actually battled a few of them. They're gonna be quite low leveled, around level 30, and they're gonna be quite easy to defeat. Let me go ahead and use energy ball and take it down in one hit. Alright, that was one, and let me take down this one in the very next move. Another energy ball and it's down as well. Alright, so now that we have actually defeated both of these Apoms, I guess we have actually stopped them from running away. And finally this guy will be able to get his backpack back. Alright, so this was quite a short request, like I said. Since this was a simple request, I'm actually quite curious to see what we get for completing it. Seems like this Apom is actually trying to be nice and be remorseful for what it did. And I guess the guy is gonna be forgiving it for it. Alright. Oh. I guess it was not remorseful. I guess it was actually trying to trick him. The second one actually stole some item from him. Okay. So I guess Apoms are going to be Apoms. They are going to be stealing stuff. But at least we were able to get back his backpack. So that's all good. And here we go. We do get some really good items for completing that request. So that was awesome. Alright, now that we have actually completed this request, we can actually make our way back to the other end of this Cobalt coastlands. And we would have to actually go ahead and catch the Dusclops. Alright, let me run around. I think I did see another satchel as well. So let me go around and try to pick it up. We do have another Alpha Machoke right here. Alright. So I guess that's another Pokemon I do want to have in my Pokédex. Of course, we do have Murkrows whenever it's night. They're quite common in these areas. So if you didn't catch one in Crimson Mirelands, you can come here and catch one for yourself. Alright. And the rock up ahead actually looks like a Pokemon's head. It looks like a Turtwig head. It's quite at a distance. I wonder if we can actually go over there once we get Basculegion. But for now, I'll just ignore all of them and try to see where the satchel is actually gonna be. Of course, we do have a lot of Pokemon around here and they're actually gonna be attacking you. Let me try and see if I can actually catch this Octillery right here. Since it's an alpha Pokemon and actually is a new Pokemon for my Pokédex as well. Alright, it's actually at level 46. I wonder if it will go down with the help of my energy ball. Alright, that was perfect. So that's actually a really good help. Oh, okay. It actually knows Ice Beam. I was not expecting that. Let me go ahead and bring out my Ursaring. And I'll actually try throwing some heavy balls at it. I do want to catch this one. Alright, here goes the first heavy ball. Let's see if we can catch it right over here. And we did not. Okay. That's alright. My Ursaring is actually standing quite strong, so I can go ahead and throw a second heavy ball. Okay. In this turn, we do catch it. Alright. So that was actually unexpected. I'm so glad that we were able to catch it. Alright, I've actually decided to end out this episode over here. In the next episode, we can go back to Dreadwood and we can catch the Dusclops. Thank you all for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.